What is going on, cryptocurrency investors? My name is Landon and welcome to Crypto Review Central. For those of you just joining us, we do have a $50 USD Bitcoin giveaway. All you have to do is smash that like button on our recent IOTA video and comment something of value to get yourself entered. The cryptocurrency markets have seen a bit of peelback overnight. In the last 24 hours, we've lost about $15 billion, which is well on the way for an upward trajectory. Small retracements are par for the course in this market. The volatility of this market means that any gains are usually followed up with some retracement and consolidation. So hang in there, cryptocurrency holders, because the end of this year should prove very positive, just like it was last year. The big news of today is Microsoft confirming that it is acquiring GitHub for $7.5 billion. Reports have emerged that the software giant was in talks to acquire GitHub. Microsoft is making it official today. This is the new CEO's second big acquisition following the $26.2 billion acquisition of LinkedIn just 2 years ago. GitHub was valued at $2 billion back in 2015, and Microsoft is paying $7.5 billion in stock for the company in a deal that should close later this year. GitHub, as many of you are aware, is a huge repository that is almost always commonplace with cryptocurrency and blockchain-based assets. The GitHub is a large code repository that has become very popular with developers and companies hosting entire projects, startups, documentation, and a plethora of code. It is an open source model that Apple, Amazon, Google, and many other big tech companies use very frequently. There are 85 million repositories hosted on the GitHub and 28 million developers contribute to them. It is now led by CEO Nat Friedman, the founder of Xamarin, who will report to Microsoft's cloud and AI chief Scott Guthrie. It's easy to imagine why Microsoft would want to acquire this repository of code, as Microsoft has killed its own GitHub competitor, Codeplex, in December, and is now the top contributor to GitHub. Microsoft has more than 1,000 employees actively pushing code to the GitHub repositories. It's popular among developers and could see Microsoft earn some much needed trust and respect from developers. The fact that Microsoft has acquired GitHub will make it more trusted to use projects and source control, simply because Microsoft is already trusted across many software services and services by a variety of companies. Microsoft's CEO says that they will accelerate enterprise developers' use of GitHub, and with their direct sales and partner channels and access to Microsoft's global cloud infrastructure and services, the GitHub should flourish. Trust and respect won't be easy for Microsoft to win, The Verge reports. Developers are already voicing their concerns about Microsoft's past abuses and the company's botched acquisition of Skype and Nokia's phone business. GitHub itself hasn't scaled well and has faced its own issues over the years. GitLab, a competitor to GitHub, claims that it's seen a tenfold increase in the amount of developers moving their repositories over to its service in direct competition to GitHub, so Microsoft has a tall hill to climb to reacquire those lost developers. Microsoft won't be able to address the general concern that is important tools and internet services to keep being consolidated into the hands of a few big tech companies. When it comes to their commitment to open source, judge them by the actions they've taken in the recent past and not their actions today and in the future. This was the CEO's attempt to ease concerns around this recent Microsoft acquisition from developers the world over. There are plenty of reasons to see this as a positive for Microsoft and GitHub users alike. Microsoft has been actively pushing open source technology, and the company has open sourced PowerShell, Visual Studio Code, and the Microsoft Edge JavaScript engine. Microsoft also partnered with Canonical to bring Ubuntu to Windows 10, acquired by Xamarin, to assist in the mobile app development. These moves have been met with surprise by developers initially, but over time have earned some of their respects. It's essential that Microsoft stewards the GitHub community forward to earn even more trust and developer love. The old Microsoft isn't the Microsoft of new, and this GitHub acquisition is a perfect chance for Microsoft to prove that even further. There are still a lot of questions around the future of GitHub, and what Microsoft does with it in the future has yet to unfold. As I mentioned, Microsoft acquired LinkedIn, and it has largely remained separate with some integrations into Microsoft Office software, but it is still its own standalone project. Hopefully GitHub will remain that way, and they won't be integrating a great deal to Windows because that would hurt the developer base in my opinion. Microsoft's Minecraft acquisition has been managed equally well, and it's likely that GitHub will need to stay as a separate entity to maintain developer trust. However, we could start to see closer integration between Microsoft's developer tools and the service. At Build last month, Microsoft continued to close its work with the GitHub by integrating the service into the company's App Center for developers. Microsoft clearly knows it needs to treat this acquisition with care. More importantly, we recognize the responsibility we take on with this agreement. They are committing towards being stewards of the GitHub community, which will retain its developer-first ethos, operate independently, and remain an open platform. All of that has yet to be really unveiled and rolled out, but GitHub remains at the center of blockchain-based technology. Continue to follow us for ongoing developments on any new major acquisitions, and as Microsoft and other big worldwide organizations really take a keen interest in blockchain-based development. Also, comment below and let us know what assets you're interested in. We are a growing community of like-minded cryptocurrency investors aiming to bring all of the relevant information to you. And that's been a quick cryptocurrency news update with Microsoft acquiring a $7.5 billion deal, taking control of GitHub repository, and hopefully seeing some positive results from it. Thank you so much for watching Crypto Review Central. My name is Landon, and until next time.